For decades, salt has been vilified as the main culprit behind high blood pressure, leading to widespread recommendations to reduce sodium intake. However, new research is reshaping this narrative, revealing that the relationship between salt and hypertension is more nuanced than previously thought. While excessive salt consumption can contribute to elevated blood pressure in some individuals, it is not the sole or even primary factor for everyone. Emerging studies highlight that stress, genetic predisposition, and overall lifestyle choices often play equally, if not more, significant roles in hypertension. One key finding is that individual responses to salt vary widely. Some people are salt sensitive, meaning their blood pressure spikes with high sodium intake, while others show little to no effect. This variability suggests that blanket recommendations to cut salt may not be effective for everyone. Instead, a personalized approach, considering factors like genetics and existing health conditions, might be more beneficial. Additionally, dietary habits extend beyond salt. Excessive processed foods, low potassium intake, and poor hydration can collectively influence blood pressure more than sodium alone. Stress is another critical factor often overlooked in the salt hypertension debate. Chronic stress triggers the release of hormones like cortisol and adrenaline, which constrict blood vessels and raise blood pressure over time. In many cases, stress management techniques such as meditation, deep breathing, or regular physical activity can have a more profound impact on blood pressure than salt reduction. This shift in understanding encourages a holistic view of hypertension, where diet, genetics, and mental well-being are all addressed to promote cardiovascular health. Ultimately, the evolving science invites us to rethink simplistic dietary advice and adopt a more comprehensive strategy for managing blood pressure. By focusing on balanced nutrition, stress reduction, and individualized care, we can better address the root causes of hypertension rather than fixating solely on salt. For decades, the conversation around high blood pressure has largely revolved around dietary salt as the primary villain. However, emerging research highlights a more complex picture, where genetics play a far more substantial role than previously acknowledged. Studies reveal that individuals with a family history of hypertension are significantly more likely to develop the condition themselves, regardless of their salt intake. This hereditary predisposition is linked to specific genetic markers that affect how the body regulates blood pressure. These markers influence everything from kidney function to vascular elasticity, demonstrating that genetics often set the baseline for cardiovascular health long before lifestyle factors come into play. Genetic testing is now becoming a valuable tool in assessing an individual's risk for hypertension. By analyzing DNA, healthcare providers can identify variants associated with higher blood pressure, enabling earlier and more targeted interventions. For example, someone with a genetic predisposition might benefit from a personalized health plan that includes closer monitoring, tailored dietary recommendations, or specific medications. This proactive approach shifts the focus from a one-size-fits-all salt reduction strategy to a more nuanced understanding of how each person's unique biology influences their cardiovascular health. Beyond testing, understanding family medical history remains a simple yet powerful way to gauge risk. If parents or close relatives have dealt with hypertension, it's a strong indicator that preventive measures should be prioritized. This might include regular blood pressure checks, stress management techniques, and a diet rich in nutrients like potassium and magnesium to counteract genetic tendencies. While salt reduction is still important, recognizing the role of heredity empowers individuals to take more precise and effective steps toward maintaining healthy blood pressure levels. Genetics may load the gun, but informed lifestyle choices can help prevent it from firing. Chronic stress is a powerful but often overlooked contributor to high blood pressure. When the body experiences prolonged stress, it releases hormones like cortisol and adrenaline, which trigger the fight or flight response. While this mechanism is useful in short bursts, constant activation can lead to sustained increases in blood pressure. Over time, this puts extra strain on the cardiovascular system, raising the risk of hypertension and related complications like heart disease. Recognizing the connection between stress and blood pressure is the first step in addressing this hidden threat. The good news is that stress-related hypertension can be managed through effective relaxation techniques. Practices like mindfulness meditation, deep breathing exercises, and yoga have been shown to lower stress hormone levels and promote a sense of calm. These methods work by activating the parasympathetic nervous system, which counteracts the body's stress response. Incorporating even a few minutes of these practices into daily routines can make a noticeable difference. Additionally, engaging in hobbies, spending time in nature, or connecting with loved ones can further reduce stress and its impact on blood pressure. Physical activity is another powerful tool for combating stress-induced hypertension. Exercise helps regulate stress hormones while strengthening the heart and improving circulation. Aerobic activities like walking, swimming, or cycling are particularly effective, as they encourage the body to release endorphins, natural mood boosters that alleviate stress. Strength training and flexibility exercises also contribute to overall well-being. Consistency is key. Regular physical activity not only reduces immediate stress but also builds long-term resilience against its effects. By combining relaxation techniques with an active lifestyle, individuals can take control of their stress and protect their cardiovascular health. For years, the focus on managing high blood pressure has centered on reducing salt intake. While limiting sodium is important, emerging research highlights that a holistic dietary approach yields better results. A diet rich in potassium, found in bananas, leafy greens, and sweet potatoes, helps counteract sodium's effects by relaxing blood vessel walls and improving circulation. Additionally, incorporating whole grains like quinoa and oats provides essential fiber, which supports heart health by reducing inflammation and improving cholesterol levels. Processed foods, often loaded with hidden salts and unhealthy fats, should be minimized, as they contribute to vascular strain. Hydration also plays a critical role in blood pressure regulation. Drinking adequate water ensures proper blood volume and viscosity, preventing unnecessary stress on the arteries. Foods with high water content, such as cucumbers and watermelon, can complement fluid intake while delivering vital nutrients. Magnesium, rich options like nuts and seeds further aid in vascular relaxation, offering another layer of protection against hypertension. The key lies in balance rather than restriction. Instead of fixating solely on salt, adopting a diverse, nutrient-dense diet addresses multiple factors influencing blood pressure. Small, sustainable changes, like swapping processed snacks for fresh fruit or choosing brown rice over white, can collectively make a significant impact. By broadening the dietary strategy, individuals can achieve long-term cardiovascular health without feeling deprived or overwhelmed. Regular physical activity is one of the most effective ways to regulate blood pressure naturally. When you engage in aerobic exercises like walking, jogging, cycling, or swimming, your heart becomes stronger and more efficient at pumping blood. This reduces the force exerted on your arteries, lowering blood pressure over time. Even moderate activities, such as brisk walking for 30 minutes a day, can make a significant difference. Consistency is key. Making exercise a regular habit ensures long-term benefits for your cardiovascular health. Strength training also plays a crucial role in maintaining healthy blood pressure. By building muscle mass, you improve your body's ability to manage blood flow and reduce arterial stiffness. Incorporating resistance exercises, such as lifting weights or using resistance bands, 2 to 3 times a week can complement aerobic workouts. However, it's important to avoid excessive straining or holding your breath during lifts, as this can cause temporary spikes in blood pressure. Instead, focus on controlled movements and proper breathing techniques. Beyond the physical benefits, exercise helps manage stress, a known contributor to hypertension. Physical activity triggers the release of endorphins, which naturally elevate mood and reduce tension. Combining exercise with mindfulness practices, like yoga or tai chi, can further enhance its blood pressure lowering effects. The key takeaway is that movement, in any form, is a powerful tool for cardiovascular health. Whether it's dancing, gardening, or playing a sport, finding an activity you enjoy ensures you'll stick with it, reaping the rewards of a healthier heart and balanced blood pressure. Sleep is often overlooked as a critical factor in maintaining healthy blood pressure levels, yet it plays a fundamental role in cardiovascular health. During deep, restorative sleep, the body enters a state of repair and regulation, allowing the heart and blood vessels to recover from daily stressors. When sleep is disrupted or insufficient, this recovery process is interrupted, leading to elevated blood pressure over time. Studies have shown that individuals who consistently sleep less than 6 hours per night are at a higher risk of developing hypertension. This is because poor sleep triggers the release of stress hormones like cortisol and adrenaline, which constrict blood vessels and increase heart rate, putting extra strain on the cardiovascular system. The body's internal clock, or circadian rhythm, also influences blood pressure. Blood pressure naturally dips during sleep, a phenomenon known as nocturnal dipping, which helps reduce strain on the heart. However, irregular sleep patterns, such as those caused by shift work or chronic insomnia, can disrupt this rhythm, preventing the necessary nighttime dip and keeping blood pressure elevated. To counteract this, maintaining a consistent sleep schedule is crucial. Going to bed and waking up at the same time each day helps synchronize the circadian rhythm, promoting better blood pressure control. Additionally, creating a sleep-conducive environment, cool, dark, and quiet, can improve sleep quality and duration. Sleep hygiene practices, such as limiting screen time before bed, avoiding caffeine and heavy meals in the evening, and engaging in relaxation techniques like deep breathing or gentle stretching, can also support restorative sleep. For those with sleep disorders like sleep apnea, seeking medical treatment is essential, as untreated conditions can significantly worsen hypertension. By prioritizing sleep as a pillar of health, individuals can take a proactive step toward regulating blood pressure and reducing the risk of long-term cardiovascular complications. Regular health check-ups and monitoring play a crucial role in managing blood pressure and preventing long-term complications. While lifestyle changes like diet and exercise are important, proactive health monitoring ensures that potential issues are identified early, allowing for timely intervention. Blood pressure tracking, whether at home or during medical visits, provides valuable insights into cardiovascular health. Home monitoring devices empower individuals to take charge of their well-being, while regular medical consultations offer professional guidance tailored to individual needs. Preventive care, including routine screenings and assessments, helps detect hypertension before it becomes severe, reducing the risk of heart disease, stroke, and other related conditions. One of the most effective ways to monitor blood pressure is through consistent at-home measurements. Keeping a log of readings helps identify patterns, such as spikes during stressful periods or after certain meals, enabling better management strategies. Medical consultations complement this by offering expert analysis and personalized recommendations. Doctors may suggest adjustments to diet, exercise, or medication based on the data collected. Preventive care extends beyond blood pressure checks, encompassing cholesterol levels, kidney function, and other markers that influence cardiovascular health. Early detection through proactive monitoring can significantly improve outcomes. For instance, catching elevated blood pressure before it causes damage allows for simpler, less invasive interventions. Regular check-ups also foster a collaborative relationship between patients and healthcare providers, ensuring continuous support and education. By integrating monitoring into daily routines, individuals can stay ahead of potential health issues, making informed decisions that promote long-term well-being. Preventive measures, combined with awareness and action, create a solid foundation for maintaining healthy blood pressure and overall vitality.